So you want to create animated arrows like Iman Gadzhi, and you know After Effects is a way to go. But hey, opening that up feels like you're about to blast off your PC, right? No sweat, buddy. Today I'm going to show you how to make animated arrows right inside Premiere Pro. Oh, and by the way, make sure to stick around by the end because I've got a surprise for you that you don't want to miss out. So let's get cooked. First, we're going to get ourselves an arrowhead, and I literally just searched up arrowhead PNG and took this one, drop it on the timeline, and to change the color, search up tint in the effects panel and then drop it under PNG. Go and change it from black to white. And here's our arrowhead. First, we're gonna animate this just a head. So search up transform, drop the transform on your PNG. All right, I'm gonna increase the shutter angle to 360 to give it a bit of motion blur. I mean, not a bit, as blurry as it gets. Anyways, go to the start of your clip, hit on position, and then go forward 1 second, and then add a new keyframe by dragging the position all the way to the right.
Speak English.
Now we're gonna make it a bit more smooth by using the velocity section. Hit the arrow key right next to position and then really try to remember what you make here, because we have to make the exact similar velocity to the line that we're gonna make. So I'm gonna bring it a bit down and then go a bit left, down, a bit right, maybe a bit further. Perfect. Now that we've got ourselves a smooth animation with the arrowhead, we're going to create the line. To do that, here's a very important step, which is to nest this PNG. So right click on the PNG in the timeline, hit nest, and then hit OK. Now why I say this is important, because this effect that we're going to create the line with doesn't really work with PNGs. It mostly works with videos. So if you drop it right onto the PNG, the effect literally just crashes. Now go to the effects panel and search for right on, and then drag that bad boy, drop it on your... You see this small little dot? Yeah, that's our boy. Come to the effects control, hit on right on, go to the start of your clip, bring it to the center of the arrow. Increase the brush size by the size of the arrow. I will put it at maybe, I don't know, 10. And then hold and drag the brush spacing all the way to the left to make it as 0.001. Create a keyframe for brush position. Now go for 1 second like the arrowhead. Hit on brush position and then bring this again right to the center of the arrowhead. Now we got ourselves a line. They're absolutely out of sync. To make them in sync, as I said, you have to create the exact same velocity that you made for the arrow. Bring the velocity handle of the second keyframe a bit down to the left, the right one down to the right. Look at the screen while you're syncing and just try going back and forth to sync this. Now I synced mine and the arrow looks really good. Here's the thing, this line doesn't need to be straight. If you actually hit on brush position and then these blue lines appear, you can make it curvy or whatever you want. If you hold these two dots and then move them, you can just make it completely different, but then you've got to animate the arrowhead too. Or you can just turn off the arrowhead and just use the line. Double click on the nest, hit shift E on PC to disable layer, and then just use it as a line. Doesn't have to be an arrow. Now to make this animated line pop, we can use a VR glow for, well, glow. Drop it on your animation. In the effects control, put the brightness at 1.3, the radius at 150, and now we've got ourselves a glowy animated line. This last effect is a very advanced one, and not that many people who use Premiere Pro know this. In the effects control, search up VEN and then Vanish, whatever this is. Honestly, it's so advanced that I can't even read it. Drop it right before the glow. Here's when the magic happens. Increase the transition completion. Now you see some lines are appearing. I will put this at 60 maybe, and then increase the width. Now we've got ourselves a very beautiful dotted line. You can play with this to find what suits you best, but now we've got to fix the arrowhead. Go to the nested layer again, right click and copy this PNG of ours, paste it on the main sequence, and then bring it over the nested sequence. And now we've got ourselves a dotted, glowy, animated arrow. What else do you want? Hey, you've stuck around this far and that's awesome, but let's be real, making this from scratch every damn time is a pain in the ass. So I've got 20 drag and drop arrows in the Google Drive link in the description. They're all yours for free, so go grab them and don't forget to hit that subscribe button on your way out, and I will catch you in the next tutorial. Peace out.